clouds are on the way. They should be in by morning tomorrow, and some rain is certainly on the way. Maybe just a few little spots of rain once or twice tomorrow. And also, I think until really at least Friday afternoon, we're not going to have much in the way of rain. But once we get to later Friday night, Saturday night, in that time period, we're likely to have significant amounts of rain. Some of them could be downpours that we receive in warm tropical air, and then some improvement, hopefully on Easter Sunday. Timing is going to be critical, as it always is. All right, so the rain chances, 0 right now, we know that. They're low tomorrow, not 0, but they're low. And also, I believe, low but not 0 on Easter Sunday. But notice it builds during Friday. And as I mentioned, it's Friday night, Saturday, and Saturday night that I think we're going to get the most significant amount of rain. Pollen count, well, it was high today, but it will be lowering as wet weather moves in. So particularly low for the Friday night, Saturday, and Saturday night. There's beautiful looking sky, just a few high, thin cirrus clouds on the western horizon. Now, Logan Airport is coolish, 51. Why? Wind direction, off the water, sea breeze. And look at the low relative humidity. You saw the beginning of the newscast. We had a brush fire for a little while. Only 23% in Worcester, 26% in Norwood, and we had all that full sunshine. We're still running around 60 degrees as you near 495, but the closer you get to the coast, the more you feel the effects of the sea breeze. Look at Lynn. It's down to 47 degrees there. So that's what happens this time of the year. First of the high clouds showing, as I mentioned, those clouds will thicken up toward tomorrow morning. So we have the first little shot of a few showers or sprinkles, probably drying out as it approaches our area. So you could have a little sprinkle or a light shower at some point during the morning commute. But the low level of the atmosphere will get more saturated later tomorrow into tomorrow evening. And that's when we have a better chance of some light rain or drizzle breaking out. So the clouds come in late tonight with temperatures bottoming out upper 30s, low 40s. Tomorrow, inland areas not as warm as today because of the clouds and a couple of spot showers. Most areas between 50 and 55 for high temperatures tomorrow. Now, there is warm air to our south and west. Some of this is going to move in during Friday, and there should be a window Friday where there isn't a whole lot of rain. So when there isn't, you will have warm conditions to enjoy. Several areas of moisture. Most of this lifting to the north. It's just this little finger of moisture that may give us a sprinkle tomorrow morning. But more is developing back here. It's going to be a very slow evolving process. More is coming out of the Gulf of Mexico. And here's how it basically plays out. Friday morning, with a warmer southwest wind, we could make a push at 70 if we sneak even a touch of sunshine in. But then the tropical downpours will start to approach later Friday. Be with us at times Friday night, Saturday night, as a series of low pressure areas move through to the west. Now, as we get to early Sunday, Easter Sunday, it's going to be very close as to whether the rain is just pushing offshore or will take a little while longer. There is a little gap for, let's say, late in the morning on Easter Sunday into the afternoon where we could get some brightening skies. A few additional showers may come through later in the evening, although I think a lot of that will wind up in western and northern New England. Now, between Friday morning and Sunday morning, potential is there for between 1 and 3 inches of rain. Easter forecast itself, rain ending, but I have to put a question mark for sunrise services because it may be close, and some breaks of sun with perhaps a spot shower as we go deeper into Easter Sunday. All right, a lot going on. A Good Friday, Passover starting Friday evening at sundown, and of course Easter Sunday. And unfortunately, for part of that time, we will have those tropical downpours. It will be warm during that period of time, certainly not cold by any means. And again, the partial improvement should continue into the early part of next week. We'll stay on top of the timing for you.